Guys, it's Lisa, and I filmed a video of our whole weekend, but I couldn't put it into an entire video, even though I am approved for over 15-minute videos. It for some reason wouldn't upload, so I ended up dividing this into 2 days. So this is just a little bit of Brightline, a little bit day in the life, a little bit whatever. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Hi guys, so we're getting ready for a long weekend, and I am up and trying to get ready because I am just not ready, and I've been sick, which has really been frustrating me because I've had a cold, and I kind of was thinking like my diet is so healthy that I kind of thought I was a little more immune to that, but I've had a cold and it's been hanging on. So anyway, I'm up and I'm trying to get ready, but I thought I'd show you what I'm having for breakfast, which will be no surprise, except I have added a special touch to it. Breakfast for this morning, it is no surprise. It is 4 ounces of hummus, 6 ounces of banana, and 1 ounce of Triscuits. These Triscuits are organic. I found them at Costco. So, you know, I don't eat enough of them to really feel like, oh, I need to invest in organic, but they were actually cheaper than Triscuits at Walmart. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then on top of the Triscuits and the hummus, I have nutritional yeast. And I have that because normally I do that for the B12, but also I was watching a thing on YouTube by nutritionfacts.org saying that nutritional yeast might actually help with the common cold. And then I also have some pepper on there for the same reason. So hopefully I will be able to kick this cold and move on with my life. I've had my breakfast and I am standing here drinking my tea. My tea is all sorts of a brew of concoctions. It really is bugging me to be sick because I'm feeling better, but this has been dragging on since Wednesday. I got sick after co-op, and it was the kind of sickness that I just had to like let my husband have the kids and go lay down. And it's definitely better than that, but it really bugs me because I feel like my nutrition and my health is so good. I should not have it longer than anybody else. So anyway, so I have my tea. It's an apple cinnamon tea with green tea, and then in it I have lemons and lemon juice and amla and cinnamon and cloves and pumpkin spice and anything on this planet that might possibly fight illness. And that's what I'm drinking right now. And then I'm prolonging packing because I just don't love packing. Even though I love taking trips with my family, packing, I only pack for 6 because I really only pack for 5. My oldest son and my husband pack themselves, and but you know, whenever we travel, we usually do something like swimming or hiking, which means I needed to bring hiking boots and hiking clothes and jackets because it's Colorado, and we also need to bring swimsuits and any sort of swim gear and swim pants for my for my baby. And we have a very exciting plan. On Sunday, we're going to a baby cow snuggle. So more about that in the future. So we're on our way to Denver, and I am, I think I told you that I've been sick, so I'm trying something new. So instead of making my macchiato with coffee, this is my macchiato in a coffee glass little container. And I actually put in it dandelion. So it actually has Dandy Blend in it, and it tastes really good. It doesn't have any caffeine, but it also is a detoxification thing. So I'm hoping that I can kind of kick this thing once and for all. I am definitely feeling better. Today's like the first day since Wednesday that I think I might live. I'm kind of back to my bright lines because while I've been sick, I've just been eating. Like, I've always stayed with the bright line, no flour, no sugar, but I haven't been weighing my food, and I've just been snacking whenever I feel like that. So anyway, so I am getting ready to drink my Dandy Blend. It's a little bit sweeter than the coffee, so it's really good, but on the other hand, it has no caffeine. So, you know, depending on how you feel about that, that could be good or bad. We're on our way to Denver, and I am about to commit a Brightline crime because I know you're always supposed to sit down, you're not supposed to eat while you're on the go, but I am going to eat in the car because my whole family ate, and while I was doing some packing and stuff, and I didn't want for them to sit and watch me eat for another 45 minutes while I you know, because we were all excited and ready to go. So I brought my food with me, and I will show you what I brought, and I'm going to eat it in the car. And just FYI, even though it is by the book, a Brightline crime, Brightline has to be livable. Whatever it is that you're doing with food, whether it's Brightline or whatever else, it has to be like, you know, sustainable. And if you can't go somewhere with your family, then that's not sustainable. So I've done this before. It happens. I don't do it all the time, but I'll show you what I brought. So balanced precariously on my lap, I have a salad with greens, broccoli, my dressing, and 4 ounces of veggie burger. And I also have my fork, and I have a banana. So I've got my protein, my fruit, and my veggies and my fat all in here, and I'm going to eat it while my husband drives. Now, I probably wouldn't try this if I was driving, but yes, he's driving, so I'm going to eat. We have arrived at Elitch Gardens, where we are going to be getting our season passes, which we get every year because my kids are crazy about amusement park rides, and this will be the first time that they can probably talk me into riding them because I've either been pregnant or just had a baby or whatever, and so this year I have no excuse. Here we are, and we are getting our season passes, even though it doesn't open for a month. We do this every year in conjunction with one of our kids' birthdays, and amazingly, there's already a line. We're at the very end of it. Some of my kids are, well, there's one, there's 2, there's 3, we're missing one. Oh, there's the other one behind. He was behind my dad. My dad, he was behind my husband, his dad. So we're done waiting in line. We got our cups, and we got our, instead you can see like these little coupons so we can like bring a guest and everything. So the cups are free 99-cent refills. I guess it's not free, right? We get 99-cent refills. I don't know really what that means for me Brightline wise, because I'm trying to think what they have since I don't have artificial sweeteners. I don't have sugar. So it seems like last year they did not have unsweetened tea, and that would be like my only option. And so yeah, I will let you guys know. Now we're at the Children's Museum, and yeah, I should have told you guys that we're on a birthday trip. So my baby is letting us know she's ready to go at the Children's Museum, and my kids are going to do the little ski lift swing, and they have a little teeny weeny door, and we're heading up. These two are doing something with coins and something. Because we homeschool, I totally forgot about spring break. It is a complete madhouse in here. We are leaving the Children's Museum, and we are heading to the mall to go to the Lego store. We are at the mall, headed for the Lego store. I am in the very fancy elevator with my baby. I'm about to enter the madness with my children. We're in our hotel. My phone died at the mall, so I don't have any footage of the Lego store, but I'm sure you don't need footage of the Lego store. Anyway, if you have a larger family, I have to recommend this hotel. We're at a Homewood Suites, and it is absolutely huge. So let me give you a quick tour. We've already unpacked, and believe it or not, we already had our stuff packed in Lego bags, despite the fact that we went to the Lego store. And we have a dishwasher in here, which is crazy because away from home, we're actually going to fill a dishwasher. We're getting ready to eat, and I will show you what we're going to be having. There's my husband. We're setting up a movie, and then in the other room, all of my kids are in here chilling on the bed. We have had a long day, but we haven't gone swimming yet. So just check out all the space and then the bathroom and all that. So for my dinner, last time, if you saw my other video when we were traveling, I had prepared it while I was at the hotel. Well, I found that, my Apple charger, I found that to be a little bit harder. So I actually pre-prepared my dinner. So it is actually some cut up greens and some cut up broccoli, the dressing that I've told you about, and 4 ounces of veggie burger. And look, it's a really large container, and this is going to be my dinner. I'm going to have one of my little macchiatos with it and a huge thing of water, and I'm absolutely starving. And then I'll also show you, because I do try to keep my family healthy even when we're traveling, I will show you what they are having. Okay, so I know this doesn't look super healthy, but it's healthier than anything we would get while eating out, unless my kids ordered a big salad, which they likely wouldn't. And it's vegan, and that's awesome. But the thing is, since we don't get enough fruits and vegetables, especially when we're out and about, I always bring a big thing of fresh juice, which I just juiced this morning. And I know there are people have opinions about juicing, whether or not it's just sugar that hits the bloodstream. I personally, in my Bright Line journey, I don't drink juice, but I like to run this juice through my juicer 2 or 3 times so that it does have some pulp in it, and then my kids will still drink it. So I give them a huge glass of juice when we're traveling at night, and then I also give it to them in the morning before we go down to have breakfast. But other than that, they just have a veggie burger on a very unhealthy white bun, however, a vegan bun, and some chips, which are also vegan, and a veggie burger, which is also vegan. And I just think this is better than a bunch of cholesterol-laced junk that they could get at a store, at a restaurant. So that is what they are having for dinner. And then I also have I have some bananas and stuff with us, and they've been snacking on those all day. Hey guys, so I don't know if you're bored yet, but we are getting ready to go swimming, and yes, my kids will be completely exhausted. But one thing I wanted to mention before we went swimming is I am actually wearing my swimsuit, and I thought this is just kind of interesting for those of you who are ashamed to be in a swimsuit, or like me, you have kids and you like to play in the pool, and you're ashamed to be in a swimsuit. I wear just a regular, like a swim shirt like you would wear if you were like on the beach to keep the sun from going, and a pair of swim shorts. And I started doing it because I used to go to water parks. Well, I still do sometimes go to water parks with my kids. I have 4 boys. I do not need to be tucking things in, hiding things, you know, being like awkward about what's showing and what's not showing and things like that. And so I find absolutely no shame in it. If men can do it, so can women. And it also helped on my weight loss journey to be able to do that, so that I wasn't giving up swimming with my kids because I was ashamed to be in a bathing suit. My shame is growing less, but I'm still super shy. Notice I'm not showing you my whole body because I feel super, like, I do feel super shy and like kind of unclothed. But I do, I have always swum with my kids because I've always just worn a swim shirt and swim shorts. And you can now buy swim shorts, like you can buy them at Kohl's. And they're just like, some people wear them for cover-ups, but they also are, they have the swim shorts. Oh, there's another, Athleta. They also make a pair that you can wear in the water. I used to have a pair. And, but anyway, I just wanted to mention that before we go to the pool. So now we're going to the pool. So I'm walking down the hallway, and the pool was a madhouse. Yeah, I think because we homeschool, we forget spring break. It was pure craziness. I ended up not getting in because the baby couldn't get in. My husband was already in. So we're heading back to the room, and I'm gonna get her ready for bed. And then I might come down and do my run at the fitness center. I have not run since Wednesday. I ran Wednesday morning, and that was the day I got sick. So I'm actually feeling pretty good. So I might do a run. We'll see how I feel after reading stories and everything, and see how bedtime is going in the hotel. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I didn't go on and bore you too much. Yeah, and I will post part 2 of this. Talk to you soon.